What's up with the Christian televangelist Kenneth Copeland? Is he just some wonderful pastor, or is there something more nefarious going on with him? That's what we're going to look into today. I'm going to start with the Dark Mirror Oracle. I want to get the general vibe on him. And if you haven't, there's a video of him. I think it was for Inside Edition, and him talking about like his private jets and doesn't want to fly in commercial airlines with people because they're demons or something like that. I don't know. He has a $750 million net worth. He has an 18,000 square foot home that is in the church's name, so he's not paying for that. Anyhow, I wanted to look into it. Of course, all alleged for entertainment purposes only, not fact. Psychic downloads, snarky opinions. All right, so Kenneth Copeland, what energy is that about you? Downcast pride. Oh, upside down. I don't read it upside down though. Well, allegedly, first go around here with this gilded regret and this downcast pride. Started off with good intentions. Wanted to be a person that brings people to Christ. Started off with those good intentions. Until then he saw the gold gilt of the church's coffers. And he said, oh, I want that. Yeah. And somehow he's made peace with himself. All the people that call out him for, having all these planes or spending all this money flying around and and he'll say, well, I'm doing it because I'm bringing so many people to the Lord. And he justifies it. It doesn't mean he's aware. He's very hypocritical. He'll make excuses. But he's all enamored with the gold. Everything that glitters is gold and he wants it all. Okay. So we're starting off with that. Okay, that's some great news there, Mr. Copeland. Gosh, hope he never finds this video. Then he'll be all, you demon! You reading those tarot cards, you demon! I rebuke you in the name of Satan. Yeah, I've had quite a few of those types of comments, and it always strikes me as funny. I'm like, so you seek out a tarot reading channel so you can leave a comment like that? Okay. Anyhow, let's see. What was the goal when Kenneth Copeland came to this career, to this life path, to be shepherding people to the Lord? What was the goal? We're going to use a conspiracy spread by Jen from Divine Pathways Tarot. I'm going to use that spread because I like that one. I think that'll work for this one. Page of Wands. He wanted to bring a new message, a new way for people to think about, giving their life to Christ, becoming a Christian. He was going to get the masses up on their feet. Praise the Lord! He was going to bring that new message. Although it's a tale as old as time, but okay. The agenda. Ace of Wands. This was going to be new and expansive growth. It was like, I don't know if he's pre-Joel Osteen, but it was the same idea. Like, I'm going to light this world on fire. I'm going to grow churches so big that it's like going to put Billy Graham to shame. Like, I'm going to be the next best thing. Yeah. Okay. Take that, Jim Baker. Okay. Hidden truth. Oh, a lot of competition in the area, but he was determined. He was going to be the supreme pastor, televangelist. He was going to do it. He was going to be top of the pile. The present mask that he was given to people, Nine of Wands. You see them demons outside? We're going to keep them away because you're going to have the shield of the Lord. Okay. And then the future. Look at what I've done. I've created this big church and there's lots of money to be made. Wow, I wasn't sure it could be done, but now that I see all the riches I can get, I'm on board. Thanks, Lord. All right. Insight about all of this. Oh, God, there you go. He's El Diablo. he thinking he's following the Lord, eventually he made a deal with the devil. He made a deal with the devil. Like, started off like seemingly, I'm not going to say totally pure here, because there's this idea of like turning this into a marketing empire and really being the top of the heap when it comes to, TV pastors, that kind of thing. So not really seeing like, it's all for my Lord. I think he saw that he had an aptitude to go into this field, and then it was like competitive, I don't know, like a sport for him to go in and do this. And then all the glitters of gold caught his eye, and he said, forget the Lord. I made a deal with the devil. Okay, so I think I've established here. This guy knows he's doing what's wrong. This guy started off wanting to build a big church because he wanted to be the main man in Amsterdam. And then he made a deal with the devil, essentially, because he's more into the trappings of this earth. And if you're a Christian, you're not supposed to be infatuated or in love with things in this world. But Kenneth Copeland says, let's see what his belief is. Does he hold to his Christian values, his Christian beliefs, to his Christian faith? Is Kenneth Copeland down with Christ? Let's see. 18,000 square foot home. Can you imagine? The cleaning. How many toilets does somebody have to clean? I'm sure he pays to have it cleaned. I mean, that's a lot of space. Ugh, I don't know. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in the past, the Sun. Knight of Swords. Then we get to the 2 of Swords. There's the Tower. And the 5 of Wands. He'll keep preaching it. He's not believing it, but he keeps preaching it, hoping that somehow what he's preaching is eventually going to get to his own heart. In the past, there was this idea that it's almost this thing where, like, when he makes his supposed deal with the devil, I don't know that it's an actual deal with the devil or Eyes Wide Shut. We'll look into that. But there's some idea of, like, you could be a poor pastor or you could be a mega pastor. And it was like, as soon as it was like choice A, poor pastor, and you live in a normal house and you drive a Toyota Corolla and you have a flock of 100 people. And then it's like, or you could be mega pastor. Oh, you could have the mega church and have jets and mansions and da-da-da-da. Which one? Oh, well, I want this one. But it's not like, there's no Christ in this. And so, yeah, making that decision, there's no Christ in his heart. It's just like the decision was made long ago, like near the beginning of the career of, this is the way I'm going. If there's a fork in the road, I'm going towards the money, riches, wealth, planes, trains, automobiles. I'm going towards that. Now, interesting, I don't know how old this dude is. I don't know what's going on in his life, but he needs to be careful because there's people coming after him. It's almost like his empire is about ready to crumble. So, following the devil into his pit of hell is going to be bringing problems for him. He's going to get caught in a fork in the road here pretty soon, and he's going to be up shit creek. All right, let's ask. Did Kenneth Copeland, did he join Eyes Wide Shut? Now, if you don't know what Eyes Wide Shut is, you can look up the movie. And you can see why I choose that term instead of the term that starts with an I for these people. Did Kenneth Copeland join Eyes Wide Shut? Nine of Pentacles. 4 of Wands in the past. Left the church behind. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, he is. Okay, Ace of Swords. Yes. He is in eyes wide shut. He full on. Like when he saw the fork in the road, poor pastor or mega pastor, doing that. Yeah. Okay. Right at that time, remember when we got that card before with the sun? That time, that's when he chose to. So I don't know what his past was. I don't know if he grew up pretending or he was like an actual genuine pastor and he had like a flock of 100 people and he was trying to be good to God and all that. It was very quick. Like when he decided, I'm going to do it, I'm moving on up, he made that deal with the devil very right at that point when he's going to be deciding to become mega pastor or whatever he is. Yeah. He's definitely, the Four of Wands, he's definitely a card-carrying member, my opinion. No doubt, but my opinion. He's a card-carrying member. He's very high up in this fucking group. He's been outside of the church forever. He's not one of Jesus's homeboys. No way, Jose. And he's essentially a snake oil salesman, so I'm just going to say it that way. My opinion. I don't see anything in here that says, no. There's still a shred of his commitment, devotion, and love for Christ. Nope, don't see it. No way. He is selling people crap. He's a snake oil salesman. Yeah, he joined. He's a membership. Why did he join? Because he wants to be the king. He wants to be on top. Like I said before, it's like whoever was in the game at the time, he wanted to be bigger, better, more rich than all of them. External influence. I want to be a part of the winning team. I want to be a part of the people that have it all. Have it all. And he fears people eventually would catch on to whatever he's been up to. They can catch him and sniff him out for the snake oil salesman that he is. Internal influence. Eight of Cups. He don't really want to walk away from this. He likes it. I'm almost thinking he won't walk away until he's muerto. Like you'd have to pry it out of his hands. His cold, dead hands. Like, not giving up. Not going back. No way. The challenge is the Page of Swords. Challenge is, I don't know when he started, but when he started, it's not like how it is now. There's social media, there are people, there are detectives, there's not like keyboard detectives or whatever. There's people out there who can find out the truth about him, dig into his stuff, and then expose him for being Shady McShadester. That's why when we saw that card earlier with the Tower, yeah, he needs to watch out because I would not doubt that there's something coming down the pike to expose him for who he isn't and who he claims to be. All right, that's what I have for you. So, Kenneth Copeland, Dirty Bird, there's another one on the list. Until next time, adios.